Speaking of scamming, let's talk about this lady who found this house on Zillow. She get this house,
And I get this house and I think all my pain is over.
but once she get the house, y'all, she realized that she has been scammed. She shows the receipts that she paid the money to move into the house. But guess what, y'all?
Gave us the lease, gave us the key, 2 sets of keys,
And then after that, the real property owners show up.
which gave us 24 hours to move off this property.
The rental company that owns the property, they say they come out to their vacant units pretty regular because this situation goes on pretty regular. Now this lady, she has to pack up, and once again, she's homeless. But she thought,
We'll have our own place, own roof over our head and stuff. And now it's like, no, back to square one, back homeless again. It's heartbreaking, devastated. Why we can't go home, mommy? Why we not at home? This was not our home in the first place.
so let's just talk about this here mess right here. It's a lot of scamming going around, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Well, we call it Scam Atlanta. Now, this actually happened in Conley, Georgia. And what do you think about this? Because it's really bad that a person gets themselves in this situation, spending their monies, even though they're getting receipts and everything, keys to the place. People are really scamming out here. Now, we don't know if the company is the scammers or they allowed someone to view the place with the keys and the people made duplicate keys, or who's a part of the scam. We don't know, because sometimes the rental office people be involved. The people that own the properties be involved. Perfect scenario. They have a home that they're trying to rent. Okay, the home $3,000. 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom. Living room, kitchen, laundry, comes with the refrigerator, stove, microwave, washing machine, and dryer. Got a little backyard fenced in and a little front yard, but they want $3,000 for it. So it's not being rented, and it's been sitting there for a long time, over 18, 19 months. Since they're not renting out the property, here come the scam. And I noticed that when you look on Zillow tell lies. And I want you to know that I know this for a fact. I know this for a fact. I know of a property being sold for one amount, and Zillow put 10,000, 100,000 less than what it was sold for. So you have to be cautious of what you're dealing with online as well. Me, myself, I want to go into the rental office. I want to meet with the landlord. And when it comes with meeting with the landlord, you want all the documentation. You want to see that they own this house. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, this how they scam as well. The rental property haven't been rented, so they put it up for sale. It take a long time for them to sell, so they put it back down to rent. When they put it back down to rent, they put it down for a lower rental fee. You feel what I'm saying? But their intentions are not to rent it out to nobody. Their intentions are to get a lot of deposit money or a lot of application fees. And y'all know for a fact these application fees are sky high to the roof. If you have 3 adults in your family, they might want $75 to $80 an application fee. You feel what I'm saying? So they get all the application fee, knowing that it ain't gonna rent it out to nobody, or knowing the particular person that they already have in mind to rent it out. But they get all these application fees. You feel what I'm saying? Hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Some of them thousands and thousands of dollars of application fees. And I feel like that's a scam. But when it comes to this lady right here, a lot of us, we need to look up these people. I would rather go through the courts. If I can't go through a Pacific management office, now I go through a management office with this Section 8, but I've been almost scammed. Wells Fargo, stop the payment. Do you feel me? And when you're paying for rent, deposit, application fee, you should always go through your bank. And my daughter taught me that. It will always be a paper trail through your bank. You will always have documentation of deposits and withdrawals, the time, who sent it. When you go through your bank account, you don't have to deal with bullshit. Now, for instance, if this lady right here went through her bank account, let me tell you something. She got all the documentation and the proof to show that these people scam her. You think the bank ain't gonna give her back her money? But guess what? The bank knows exactly where that money went. So there go the investigation right there. And that's when the scammers get caught. But as of now, the government ain't doing nothing about it. They seeing it every day. They act like they in on the fucking shit. Because why not shut it down? Just go on and shut this shit down to a place where when people renting, they know for sure that this property that they're paying their application fee for, their deposit for, their first month and last month rent for, is real. They could do everything else but that. They need to start shutting these folks down, making prime example of these folks. Because this ain't hard to find. These people ain't hard to find. They ain't got to do nothing to get on this motherfucker act like they want to rent it. I would have kept this shit here a secret and let the next motherfucker rent it and see how that process was going to go. And then you'll know who the fuck doing what, why, how. And who is the top scammer in the situation. And then the government and the housing should have stepped in and found this lady somewhere to stay. This lady got kids. Ain't nowhere in the hell she should have went back to the streets. Who knows if the homeless shelter was open. Now she say they gave her 24 hours, but most of the time they give you 3 business days. Or you'll have to go to court. God damn it. They would have had to take me to court. And that would have gave me some kind of time. Because if you've been in that place over a certain amount of time, I don't know if she was there 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, a week and a half, a month. I don't know. Sometimes these companies, they act on it immediately. But what was puzzling to me, in the interview with the news company, the rental people were out there. And they say that they come out to the properties when people are like, stuff like this happens. Or, sometimes people be squatting, you know what I'm saying? But they're not saying that they just visit vacant properties, on a regular basis just to take care of the house and make sure it's fit, nobody's breaking in. They ain't saying that. They just say they go to the properties where they know people have moved in and they're supposed to move in. So how the fuck did you know that? So that make me think that they are a part of the scam. And it's sad. It's sad. And not only that, when I read in the comments, the official owners of the property, they say they scammers as well. They say, why they always popping up, owning all of these properties? So are they the ones that are sending people out to rent these places out for them, get these people money so their business can stay afloat? Inquiry minds want to know, because I want to know. This shit go on every day, y'all. This been done to people on a regular basis. So that's why I say it got to be some kind of law made, or some kind of something that has to be done where people don't get scammed like this. And when people want to rent out their properties and stuff, whether it's a house, a condo, a Section 8 property, or duplex, or motherfucking loft, or trailer, I don't give what the fuck it is. When they start wanting to rent out stuff like this, it should be a certain protocol that everybody has to go through. The renters and the people that are renting out the properties. Because people work hard for their money. This lady ain't getting her money back unless they find the people that scammed her. And 9 times out of 10, when you make fast money, baby, you spend it fast as well. There's no money management nowhere around. So she ain't get her money back no time soon if she do get her money back. It's a process. So and then it always, man, come on. I haven't seen any other race going through this here shit. I don't see this. These people ain't out here trying to put their own people out on the streets. You know what I'm saying? And if need be, they gonna help these people. They gonna have some kind of certain place that these people can go to. But on the streets, that ain't happening with them. I don't see this going on with other races, y'all. So what y'all think about this here? Put it in the comment box below how you feel about it. Have it ever happened to you before where you've been scammed out of your money thinking you moving in somewhere or have moved in a place and the people don't really own the place? You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to stuff like that, it's time to sue the goddamn people that own the property for real. Some kind of way you can sue them. It gotta be some kind of way. Because why you got your property out here and other people are able to rent it out? No. Ain't nobody else should be able to make a key. You should have one of them lock boxes on that motherfucker. And when a person want to go in and view the property or whatever, it goes through an app where you got to put your license on the app. Ain't just no, you let these people see the keys and then they go make a duplicate of the keys. Some people just need to start using common sense. And I be saying that some of these people with these businesses, they don't use common sense. And that's how they end up going out of business. But yeah, I don't like this for that lady and her children. They wrong for that. And that probably was hard-earned money. Or hard-earned received child support. Ain't no telling. But she wanted to keep a roof over her and her children's head. And somebody played her to the motherfucking left. And whoever that is, they just don't know that karma don't take 2 years to come back. It come back immediately. And with that being said, I'll be back. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. It's the last day. You know I'm coming back. Peace.